Right now, your body is preparing you for a threat that doesn't exist. Your heart races when your phone buzzes with a bad email. You crave a donut before a salad. You feel a flash of fear walking past a dark alley, even in a safe city. None of that is random, and none of it is broken. Your body is running software that's over 200,000 years old, and it never got the update. You're not living in the Stone Age, but your brain still thinks you are. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you crave what you crave, fear what you fear, and stress about things that were never actually dangerous. Let's start with food. Right now, sugar and fat are everywhere. A candy bar costs less than a bottle of water. But 200,000 years ago, sugar was rare. The only sources were ripe fruit, available a few months a year, and honey, guarded by angry bees. For early humans, finding something sweet was a big deal. It meant quick, safe calories. So evolution rewarded that discovery with a flood of dopamine. The brains do that again chemical. Fat worked the same way. High-fat foods meant more stored energy, which meant surviving longer without food. Our ancestors who craved fat and sugar the hardest were more likely to survive famine and more likely to pass on that craving to us. Fast forward to today. That same dopamine reward system is still running. Except now, instead of rare honey, we have a 24-hour drive-through. Your brain hasn't changed. Your environment has, and it's overwhelming a system built for scarcity, not abundance. This is why willpower alone rarely beats a craving. You're not fighting a bad habit. You're fighting 200,000 years of programming. Now let's talk about fear. Studies show humans are far more likely to develop a fear of snakes and spiders than of cars, even though cars kill far more people every year. Why? Because evolution doesn't care about statistics. It cares about pattern recognition built over millions of years. Our ancestors who feared snakes and spiders on sight, without needing to learn the hard way, survived to pass on that instinct. Cars have existed for barely over a century. Evolutionarily, that's nothing. There hasn't been enough time for a fear of cars instinct to develop. This is also why walking into a dark parking garage still triggers a spike of alertness, even in one of the safest cities in the world. Your ancestors who felt uneasy in the dark, where predators hunted, were the ones who survived to reproduce. The ones who felt perfectly relaxed in the dark often didn't. You've inherited the nervous system of the survivors. Every flinch, every hair standing up on your neck is a message passed down from someone who lived because they felt that same fear first. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Your stress response. That fight or flight reaction, racing heart, sweaty palms, tunnel vision was designed for one thing: escaping immediate physical danger. A predator, a falling rock, a rival tribe. It was never designed to handle a stressful email, a traffic jam, or scrolling through bad news for 3 hours. But your body can't tell the difference. To your nervous system, a threatening email and a charging lion trigger the exact same chemical response. Cortisol and adrenaline flooding your system, preparing you to fight or run. The problem is, you can't fight an email. You can't outrun a bad news cycle. So all that stress hormone has nowhere to go. It just sits there, day after day. And chronic, low-grade activation of a system built for short bursts of danger is a major reason modern humans deal with anxiety, high blood pressure, and burnout at levels our ancestors never experienced. They face short, intense danger, followed by recovery. We face long, low-level danger, with no recovery. That mismatch is the real problem. So why does any of this matter? Because once you understand that your cravings, fears, and stress responses are ancient survival tools, not personal failures, everything shifts. You stop blaming yourself for wanting the donut. You start understanding the system behind the want. This is the core idea of evolutionary mismatch. Humans didn't evolve to live in the world we built. We built a world faster than our biology could keep up with. Skyscrapers, smartphones, and drive thrusts appeared in the blink of an eye compared to the slow, patient pace of evolution. Your body isn't broken. It's just still preparing for a world that doesn't exist anymore. So next time you feel a craving you can't explain, a fear that seems irrational, or stress that won't switch off, remember, that's not weakness. That's 200,000 years of survival instinct doing exactly what it was built to do. The Stone Age never really ended. It's still running, quietly, in the background of every decision you make. If this made you see your own habits differently, subscribe to Stick Evolution. Every week, we we break down the ancient reasons behind modern human behavior, one stick figure at a time.